and to celebrate this historic investment, building a clean energy future made in America is part of the progress we're making growing the economy from the middle out and the bottom up, not the top down. Because when the middle class does well, everyone does well. We're investing in America. We're investing in Americans, and it's working. Since I took office, my Investing in America agenda has led to manufacturing boom that's attracted over $600 billion. $600 billion in private investment from private companies in America and around the world, manufacturing and industries of the future. When I took office, we set a goal to produce 100% carbon-free electricity by 2035. And because of my commitment to clean energy future, Made in America clean energy companies started investing here in Colorado. Here in Colorado, CS Wind, a Korean company, makes towers and wind turbines. I know you all know it, but people seeing this on television may not be certain. They used to make all their wind towers abroad. Then they decided to make them here in America as well. And today, CS Wind factory in Colorado is the largest wind tower manufacturer in the entire world. With over 870 employees. It's simple. As I've said for a long time, when I think climate, and I mean this sincerely, I think jobs. Jobs. That's what climate's about. Not only saving lives and saving the environment, but jobs. But that's not the end of the story. I signed a historic law, the most significant investment combating existential threat of climate change ever anywhere in the world. It does many things, including provide incentives to make wind towers in America and bonuses for clean energy projects that use those American-made wind towers to power American homes. And because of my Investment in America agenda, CS Wind plans to invest an additional $200 million to expand the facility right here, another $200 million, doubling its production and creating 850 more good jobs beyond what's going on. And because of the investment and incentives we wrote into the law, CS Wind recently announced its employees will receive an end-of-year bonuses as well. You can clap for that, man. It matters. Like I said, when I hear climate, I think jobs. Here in Colorado, the wind turbine manufacturing Vistas is investing $40 million to expand its factory and hire an additional 1,000 employees. Solar manufacturer Meyer Burger is building a new solar cell factory just down the road in Colorado Springs. They'll create more than 350 new jobs themselves. And all across America, instead of exporting jobs, companies, both foreign and domestic, are creating jobs here in America and exporting American-made products. That's what we used to do 40 years ago. Through my bipartisan infrastructure law, we're also making the most substantial investment in American infrastructure since President Eisenhower built the interstate highway system. We're investing in roads, bridges, ports, airports, clean water, affordable high-speed internet. Already, we've announced over 40,000 projects. 4,500 communities across the nation are benefiting. And from the new Amtrak tunnel in Baltimore to the Brent Spence Bridge in Kentucky to right here in Colorado, $5.6 billion in 304 projects. We're investing $160 million in a 103-mile water pipeline known as the Arkansas Valley Conduit. It starts here in Pueblo. It'll bring water to 50,000 people across the southeastern Colorado. And that's not all. We haven't forgotten tribal lands here in Colorado. We're investing over $66 million in tribal lands here to ensure underserved Native American communities have access to affordable high-speed internet. The amazing thing is over 233,000 Colorado households already have a savings of $30 a month on their internet bills because of the Affordable Connectivity Program. You know, and as part of my commitment to conserve and restore our country's lands and waters, my administration already conserved more than 21 million acres nationwide, including when I was here a year ago at the Camp Hale Continental Divide National Monument, a beautiful place that will never, ever, ever be built on in the future generations. We're also bringing the semiconductor manufacturing back home. We invented the computer chip. We invented the semiconductor. All those computer chips smaller than the tip of your finger that affect nearly everything in our lives, from cell phones to automobiles to refrigerators to advanced weapon systems. America invented these chips. But as time went on, we went from producing 40% of the world's chips down to just over 10%. That's why I designed and signed the Chips and Science Act. Because how can we remain the greatest nation in the world without leading the world in science and technology? How does that happen? We used to invest 2% of our gross domestic product in research and development as a nation. That's why we're leading the world. Over time, that went down to 0.7%. But we're changing that. Now, all over the country, semiconductor companies are investing literally hundreds of billions of dollars to bring chip production back home to America. In Colorado Springs, the company Microchip announced it would invest $880 million to expand their manufacturing capacity, creating 400 additional good-paying jobs in the semiconductor industry. And the fabs, that's what they call the factories they build in, these fabs, they pay an annual salary over $100,000 a year. And guess what? You don't need a college degree to get the job. Folks, things are changing.